everybody. Barry at Christenson Transportation, where the trucker's truck and safety takes priority. I wanted to spend a few minutes today talking about trip planning. And it's kind of, trip planning gets a whole lot more important when there's extremes. If it's 105 degrees in Arizona, or if it's 5 below in Springfield, Missouri, a little more emphasis needs to be put on preparing for that. I went out to Colorado a couple weeks ago with some friends of mine, and we're driving back, and they're like, "Hey Barry, what happens if your driver gets to, Lyman, Colorado, and there's no place to stop?" You see all these signs on the highways anymore saying there's 6 spots available in 10 miles. There's 20 spots available in 40 miles, and Lord knows what it's going to be in 40 miles when you get there. But the point is, you need to plan. You don't need to wake up. You don't need to just start driving and then you're in the middle of nowhere and you're out of time or it's full. So you've got to plan your trips. You've got to wake up and say, okay, I've got fuel, I've got water, I've got clothes, I got all this. What's my plan for today? Well, I think I'll just start driving. Well, good luck. You need to say, I'm going to drive here and I'm going to take my break, and my destination over here is at the end of the day, and have some options for parking or staying the night. Don't just go until your clock strikes midnight and you have this great desire to use yard move or PC or adverse conditions. Let me tell you something. We're in an ice storm. We're in a cold weather right now. That started in Montana or California and pushed its way like a steamroller pace, which I can outwalk, all the way across the country. There's absolutely no justification in saying, hey, I need adverse conditions because I ran out of time on the interstate and I got caught in this storm. The storm has been coming all week. So they don't really go for that anymore. Some of these laws were written before we had all this technology. So don't find yourself in a predicament. Don't be tempted to use a yard move because you're in traffic and you didn't plan for that, even though it's LA at 5 o'clock on Friday. You're going to have this stuff. So excuses don't really fly anymore. Sometimes we just say, hey, if you want to work the system and abuse yard moves, abuse PC, abuse adverse conditions on your log, we're just going to take it away from you. And then you won't get anything, because we can do it case by case, truck by truck. So the key is to plan and to know where you're going. To just take off into the sunset and run out of fuel or run out of time or whatever it may be, that's just no planning. So be professional, take care of yourself, don't get caught out in the heat or the cold, don't get caught out in the middle of an island where there's no parking. Take care of yourself. You're big boys and girls, you can plan this stuff out. So be smart about it. So thanks for being at Christenson, where the trucker's truck and safety takes priority.